Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ramon Laureano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Ready with the nothing. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pence coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
That's taken up and in for ball 2. Just underway in Arlington. Ball even at 2-2.
クレコさんおはようございます。
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a fly ball well hit. On the move is Pence. He can't get there in time and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Chris Davis now. A curveball that misses here
Ah,
with a cleanup
pitcher no
man. It's
namae.
1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Ball 2 now.
この野郎。
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
ダブル顔面デッドボール。
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger reverted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Paul Blackburn is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
汚いヘルメットの人。
From the stretch. No balls in one
確
strike.
かにどす黒い人いますよね。
Mathis, a runner at second with one away. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the
こっ
pitch.
ちで磨いたら綺麗になるんちゃいます。
The 1-1 home. hit hard on the ground towards second. Profile comes up with it. On to first, and there were two down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Olsen is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers lead one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Matt Olsen. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
決勝決めて奪ったネットかも。
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
2がいたら金ピカピンになりますよ。
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Mathis recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, 2 down now.
That's 7.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2000.
Yeah, he is
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gallo racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Delino DeShields. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
ギリギリアウト。結構伸びましたもんね。
Here's the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to count.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Chapman trying to get there.
Wow.
Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Semien. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. First offering on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Loriano takes to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Here's Jurickson Profar. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The second base. Jurickson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Chris Herman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice shot.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano is there. One away.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Ready now, Jeff Mathis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, the second baseman, Ruben. Oh, goal.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch.
That's a foul ball.
Andrus, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bat. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Digging in, Chris Davis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Delino DeShields will be next. Three 2 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Gallo at second. Wisdom at first with no outs. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Pence, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman.
お、シンさん、こんばんはです。
Shortstop, Elvis. And through.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they're both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't get too deep.
The 2-2 pitch. There's a chin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a base-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Welcome back. Ⅳ standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first base.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
クォーターがおるんですよね。
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop
最
against
近でも先
right-handed
発が
pitching.
ね、安
Yeah, I
定
think
してるん
because of
で、
his approach.
助か
He's
り
not
ま
a
す
dead
ね。
pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Hit back up the middle. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Jack Pinder.
Stepping in, Chad Pinder. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
了解です。
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Laureano slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Right side, hit hard.
Wow.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 21.
So digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. And he fouls this one off. Wisdom stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Picking in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. To start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Chris Herman. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Wisdom over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 22.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Chris Davis. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Shot toward right center. Pence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all tied at 1 and 1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, Ⅳ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. DeShields breaks from the bag. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. We haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Joaquin Soria.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrews, as he lifts it in the air to right. Piscotty's there for it. Plate, Logan Forsythe, runner in scoring position with Sudan. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Popped up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Texas. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Matt Olson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
僕やったことないんですよね。
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Andres falling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
それどういうモードなんですか、
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
外人打率745から842。
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
サクセスモードみたいなもんですか、巻いたら。
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here.
読み方はあれなんですか、リッ
Way
ツってい
too
うんです
close
か、こ
to
れ。
be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
あ
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. As he
あ
will
あ
take a
ロ
look
ー
at
ド
strike
トゥ
one
ザ
on
シ
the
ョーで
fastball right down the pipe.
ああ
He's
それの
0 for 2
略
in
で
the
そういう言
ballgame
い方
so
なんです
far.
ね。なるほどなるほど。
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2-2. Freezes him. Strikeout looking. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Buchter.
Riding in, Jeff Mathis. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Jeff Mathis.
まあでもこれの厄介なのは全部英語っていうのが最大の厄介さですよね。ワールドシーズン弱小だった頃、確かに弱いとこでやるってないんですよね。
Buchter is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9-inning pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jeff Mathis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
ああ、ヒットレン。なるほど。モード自体はあれなんですか？全然英語でもできそうな感じですか？There's
a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a looper to left.
ファーボールになっただけでめちゃくちゃテンション高くなる。そうなんです。
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set and the pitch. fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He pulls this one into right. Piscotti back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 21.
Ready once again, Patrick Wisdom. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, 955くらい。すごいですね。
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Odor is off at first with 2
使っては
away.
ったとこは基本もう弱いところでやってはったような感じなんですかね。
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pinder has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They still lead it 2-1.
それもやっぱ成績次第なんですかね。成績が良かったら、ある程度強いとこからオファーがあるんですかね。
Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Profar.
Zach McAllister will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Zach McAllister.
First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. That'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
たので、本当は成績次第なのか。それにしても盗塁成功率。それはすごいですよね。
Standing in now, Chris Herman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in
これ
that
はやばい。
base hit.
あ、いけるいけるいける。あ、ずれてる。
The throw's offline. He's saved. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Marcus Semien. Barreto's on the move from first. In there, now the throw. And he is in there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
So
0-1, here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with guys in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder,
standing in, Stephen Piscotty has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
一回ちょっとどういうやつかやってみんとあれっすね、それね。
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Chris Davis. The fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's just 1 for 6. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Rangers 2. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Josh Begley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 19, Josh Begley.
Leading off the inning, Delino DeShields, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Delino DeShields.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Kinder has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
So striding in, Elvis Andrews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Kilcoff is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rangers lead 1. They're down 3-2. Into the box, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Up next, the third baseman.
Matt Bush takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the number 51, Matt Bush.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Up the middle.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And a self-defense sort of attempt down there at second as that hops over his head for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it feel.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-1. takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead it 5-2. Blake Trinan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
As Drupal Cabrera will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. They've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Ripped down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Odor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Pulled toward right center field. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Buchter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Trinan closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.